Hey everyone, it is Ashton Meyer here. So I'm coming in, wanted to share a little bit about my story and me. I'm probably going to make this as quick as possible, and then I'll post a video that I made, I don't know, I think it was a couple weeks ago, that shared more in depth about my story. So first off, this is called a Fitiversary because Kristen and I both have our anniversary this month, so it's super exciting, right? I have been a coach for 8 years, and it's just extremely blessed my life. And it's blessed my life in so many ways that, there's really not enough words in the dictionary that can express what has happened in my life. So first off, like I said, my name's Ashton, minus the Kutcher. I am a single mom of 4 kids, and I am super in a busy season right now, but I know that it's going to be short-lived, which is good. I am working on my personal trainer certification with NASM. I teach Insanity at Anytime Fitness, and I'm just starting to coach at Orange Theory Fitness. So, as you can tell, health and fitness has definitely been a huge blessing in my life and helping me become self-disciplined, which I'll talk more about that here in a second. But anyways, it wasn't always like that for me. If you would look at me now and you don't know my story, you'd be like, I have had people told me, I thought you've been fit your whole life. Nope. I was obese. I was 238 pounds. I had half my L5 disc removed, and it just really opened up my eyes to be like, okay, if something happens to me, what are going to happen to my kids? Like, my kids need me. So I decided to make that decision of putting them on a scale and putting my addictions, smoking, eating whatever I wanted to eat, and all that wonderful stuff. And I had to look at that what was going to weigh heavier, Would I be able to look at my kids and be like, kiddos, I love you guys, but your mama was so selfish and decided to continue to put toxic crap in her body and completely destroy it because, I don't care about your future. I don't care how you got to fend for yourself. So mom might only have so long to live. And I know that that's extreme, but really when you put it that way, we have this body here on this earth to take care of. And if we can't take care of ourselves, we can't truly take care of anyone else. So I decided to get healthy and fit. My coach came up to me and was like, I was in her group, and she's like, Ashton, you should coach. You'd be amazing at this. And if she only would have known what I was thinking, yeah, she probably would have never talked to me again, because I was thinking that she was crazy, that she was insane, because here I am. I'm like, I'm obese. Nobody's going to listen to what I'm talking about. And she's like, everybody's commenting on your stuff. They're being motivated by what you're doing, and that's what we're here to do as coaches. We're not here as the fitness experts. We're not here as the nutrition experts. We have these tools and resources that we get to provide to people, and we are supposed to be there guiding them and supporting them and loving on them, because how many people want to feel appreciated, want to be noticed for their hard work that they do every single day, that want to receive, hey, you're doing amazing, you've got this, don't give up. Because even most people, from my experience, friends and family, even spouses, I don't want to say that they don't fully support them, but I've just talking to numerous people, it's been where they're like, my spouse doesn't understand. They go and buy this and that and this and that and this and that, and I have a hard time because I'll go and grab it. And so it's a battle to be like, hey, it's all good, like, you've got this. So anyways, health and fitness became a big part of my life. I did end up joining before I finished my first round of Insanity, and I was excited because I was watching my life change. I was watching this weight drop off. I was watching and noticing my energy levels going up, and I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm like, I had all the intentions of signing up to end up quitting. Like, literally, I had an envelope ready to go to send off to quit because we couldn't just fill it out online. We had to fill it out on paper and send it. And I tried quitting on her probably like 8 times. I'm like, no, this just isn't for me. And even though I was getting a discount on the stuff, I just was like, this is no. But I stuck with it. And here I am 8 years later. And there's a business that has been growing. But not only the business is, if you don't know me, I'm very much into my faith. And I know that God, like, I didn't know back at that time because I didn't know him, but God led this business to me to grow closer to him and to use the gifts and talents that he has given me to serve others and to help them walk in a self-disciplined life and to help them love who they are and to show them that there's so much joy and peace and everything else in their lives, even when things seem like they're all falling apart. And so that's kind of where this is, for me, it's a side ministry. It's a side ministry for me to be able to help those people, to show them the word, to show them how they can stay self-disciplined in their life, because God says that he's given us a spirit of, he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of a sound mind and self-discipline. And so if you start walking in a self-disciplined life, you're starting to walk in the Spirit of God without even realizing it. So anyways, during the course of the 8 years, I have dealt with being homeless. I have dealt with a divorce. It went to some really low places in my life where even though I knew him, like, I felt like everything was falling apart. Like, I'm like, what? Like I said, it was, I didn't feel like I was worth hardly anything. And I felt that way before I started that journey too. It was a different kind of just feeling like, well, nothing's going right for me, poor Ashton, poor victimizing, always saying that nothing would ever go right, that I'm never like them and this and that. And then when I went through my divorce, it was one of the toughest things that I ever experienced. And it brought me to a place to feel like I wasn't good enough. Like, I was like, I'm not good enough. Like, it just, a bunch of lies just over flooded in my life because I allowed someone else to determine how I felt about myself or how God truly sees me. So, it was definitely, there was about a 3-year period where, it was kind of just, I was thankful to have this business, but it was like really little growth over the year versus what was occurring in the beginning and what has just started to happen this year as well. And so, with that being said, my life in 8 years has completely changed and transformed. And for me, I have a toddler. He's going to be 3, and I had my 9-year-old, he was a toddler at that time, and it gave me the ability to be at home with him, to take care of him, and to go to my kids' schools and stuff and work in the pockets of time that I have. Because some people will start to think like, oh, Ashton, you're a stay-at-home mom, so guess what? You have all this time to work and do this and do that. Well, no, because that's not why I run this business, like if I have a kid, I have a toddler, they are watched. Obviously when they're a baby, they sleep a lot more, totally different, but again, that was actually the roughest and difficult time in my life. So now he's very busy. I'm potty training. I just went through a half of a book for the NASM in 3 days. So I work in the pockets of time that I can. I call them power pockets. I listen to personal development in the car. I will listen to Marco Polo. So Marco Polo is an amazing app. It's face-to-face app, kind of like Skype, but I'll have challengers and I'll have coaches that we connect one-on-one through Marco Polo. And so while I'm in the car, I can listen to them, and then I can also do a video back without having to pay attention to the video or to that. So I always find specific little times that I can put things in. And so that's just one of the biggest blessings that has brought through this business. So like I said, here's this woman who was obese and who made a decision to walk in a self-disciplined life. I found the Lord through this business. This business is a side ministry for me to serve others with the gifts that He's given me. And it allows me to be at home with my kids and serve them the way that I feel they should be raised, and bringing in an income. And being a single parent, it's one income. We don't receive help. And so it's like, to be able to do something that you love and that you're passionate about and watching people's lives completely transform is like mind-boggling. Like, I don't even understand how and why I get paid to do, you know what I mean? Like, why I get paid to do this. Like, this is a real thing, because a lot of people are like, that's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme, this and that. And I had to break down the analogy of working at GNC, because GNC, people will go in to get weight loss products or, protein and this and that. And I'm not knocking any companies, but people will go in there and purchase something from them, and that customer that was working at that front desk or that company that made that product will never contact them to see how that was benefiting their life. Did you make any changes? Did it taste okay? Is it working? They made a sale. And so that's one thing that I really want to hit on, is because people are like, well, I don't want to feel salesy. Like I'm not good at sales. I don't want to feel salesy. And yes, it's technically sales, but everything else is. I mean, when you're dating, you're selling yourself to someone. Everything has sales involved in it in some way, shape, or form. It's just when you look at it in a different manner, like that company just made a sale at GNC and they're not going to make a connection with you ever again. And as a coach, what we do is we have these tools and resources that, yes, it's sold to them, but we're there for them. So we're called, the group that I have they're called lifers. And so it's great. It's so great. So yes, you might be selling something, but the reason that we get so excited about what we do, and the reason that we share about how our lives have changed and where it's gone from here to here, is because it's changed in such an amazing way that we want more people to experience it and more people to be a part of it. Because we're like, dude, this is like a key to a gold vault. It's a gold mine. And I'm not talking about the finance aspect. Like, that's just a bonus on it, but it's like a gold mine of meeting people from all over. Like Kristen, I can't talk today. Kristen, I haven't even met her yet. We get to meet at Summit in a month and a half or whatever. And yet we can connect with one another. We've got to be on Marco Polo face to face with one another. So here I am working with people that are like-minded. They're upbeat, they're positive, they've been through hard things in their life, and they're pushing to make their lives even better. And I get to work with them from all over. I'd never be able to do that here. So I'm so thankful and blessed that I have such an amazing group of people to work with every day, and that are like, hey, we've got this, we can do this. And that's what this is all about, that tribe and that community as well too. So I said I wasn't going to make that long. I kind of just let Holy Spirit lead it and went from there. But if you guys have questions, because I know I haven't gone in deep depth about things, but if there's things that you're like, okay, well, what about this or what about that, or whatever questions you may have, then just make sure you're commenting on the video, just ask or reach out into a DM, and I'm more than happy to share it with you. But other than that, you guys, I hope that you have a blessed night. We have a special gift for you guys, and I'll make a post separately, but we would like to offer a special gift to those that get signed up by the 27th. So Sunday night, so roll around Monday morning whenever we get up. If we see that you guys have joined our team, we would love to offer a special gift to you guys. And I believe if we've connected it correct, it's going to be a $20 Amazon gift card sent to you guys. It'll go right to your email address that you signed up with. And it's just kind of a thank you, like you're getting invested in yourself. So not only is your investment in this business specifically set upon you, like that's your workouts and your supplements and everything. Like you're not having to pay $500,000 to get a business started that could potentially bring in, a 6 or 7 figure business. I'm going to insert the income disclaimer here, right? Like any MLM does not guarantee any level of success. It's based on your own efforts and success and work that you put in. So I'm not saying that that's what will happen. It really depends on you. But to not have to put in $100,000, go to school for 8 years to be able to potentially bring that in for your family is amazing. So anyways, we just wanted to say thank you guys for joining us. We love you and hope that you have an amazing rest of your week and a killer Memorial Day weekend. And you know what? We're actually how about we keep it up till the 28th? So if you sign up, since it is Memorial Day weekend, a lot of people go camping and they're all over the place. I'm just kidding. We're going to do it on the 29th. So if you get signed up, are you hearing me here? End of the month, since it's our Fitiversary. Look at that go, because we were actually going to keep it just till Sunday. We're going to give you to the end of month. So if you sign up by the 31st with us on our team, we are going to provide you with that special gift to say thank you. And we look forward to working with you guys. So we'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing night.